Parenting is a journey full of surprises, challenges, and lessons. But parenting a nonverbal autistic child while facing cancer, that's a reality I never expected. When people think of cancer, they think of hospitals, treatments, and uncertainty, and yeah, that's all part of it. But what no one really talks about is how it changes the way you parent. Cancer stripped away everything I thought mattered and forced me to focus on what actually does. Today, I want to share with you the unexpected lessons cancer has taught me about parenting a nonverbal child. Some of these lessons are tough, some are beautiful, and all of them have changed the way I show up as a mother. Let's talk about it. When I got my diagnosis, my first thought wasn't about myself, it was about my child. How do I explain this to her? How do I protect her from what's coming? The thing about raising a nonverbal child is that communication is already complex. She doesn't have the words to ask Mom, "Why are you tired? Why are you in pain?" But she feels it, she senses it, and that's what makes this so hard. Because when you can't put it into words, you feel it in every unspoken moment, in the way she looks at me, waiting for reassurance, in the way she clings to me when she knows something is wrong, and the hardest part? The guilt of not always having the energy for therapy sessions, playtime, or even the little routines that bring her comfort. The guilt of knowing I can't always show up as the strong, invincible mom I want to be. At first, I wanted to shield her from all of it. I thought maybe if I just act like everything's fine, she won't notice. But here's what cancer taught me: hiding reality doesn't protect our kids, it only isolates them. So instead of pretending, I found new ways to be open. I started using her AAC device to model simple phrases. Mommy is tired. Mommy is resting so she can feel better. I let her be part of the process in ways that made sense for her, like letting her help by bringing me a blanket or cuddling with me on hard days, because even though she might not say much, she understands more than people think. And what she needs most is to feel safe, included, and reassured. I'll be honest, cancer makes you feel alone. Autism parenting can feel isolating. Put them together. It's overwhelming, but here's the thing: you don't have to do it alone. I found strength in online autism parent groups, in cancer support forums, and in the few friends who simply got it. And if you're watching this feeling alone in your journey, whether it's autism, illness, or just parenting in general, I want you to know you don't have to carry this by yourself. There are people who see you and who care, and if no one's told you lately you are doing an incredible job, you know what cancer does. It forces you to rethink everything. I used to stress over things that felt so important: sticking to a perfect therapy schedule, making sure we were hitting every developmental milestone, worrying about how others saw our journey. But now, I focus on what actually matters: being present, loving my child, making memories that last. Because at the end of the day, my daughter doesn't need a perfect mom. She needs me fully present, fully engaged, even on the hard days. Cancer is relentless. Autism parenting is relentless. Life in general, relentless. But you know what? So am I. This journey has taught me that resilience isn't about never falling apart, it is about getting back up. And that's the greatest lesson I can pass on to my daughter. Because whether it's fighting cancer, navigating meltdowns, or just getting through a tough day, resilience is what keeps us going. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this: time is precious. I used to get caught up in distractions, scrolling on my phone, worrying about things that didn't really matter. But cancer made me realize that every moment counts. Now I put my phone down, I turn off the TV, I show up, because when my daughter looks back, she won't remember whether the dishes were done. She'll remember the times I was fully there. So what about you? Has something ever happened in your life that completely changed how you see parenthood? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear your story. And if this video resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because next time we're talking about how to support nonverbal kids through emotional challenges. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And most of all, thank you for showing up for yourself and your family today. I'll see you in the next one.